This video covers using the CD, the live Linux CD that comes with hacking the Art of Exploitation with an Oracle VirtualBox. I've started reading the book and I'm very much enjoying it so far, but I've noticed in reviews that there's been a lot of complaints about either broken CDs or not being able to use the CD. And since this book is from 2008, it is a little older, so it makes sense that that version of Linux isn't going to work with newer hardware, but it will work in a VirtualBox. So, okay, so with VirtualBox, you can use the CD that came with the book and just put it into your CD-ROM drive, or you can download an ISO version of that same CD from the publisher, No Starch Press. So I'm going to cover how to download the ISO. So feel free to skip ahead if you already know this kind of stuff. So you need a BitTorrent client. uTorrent's a really popular one. If you hit download here, and just follow the regular download steps for Windows, then that should work just fine. Once you have that uTorrent installed on your computer, just head over to the publisher's website for the book. So if you just search the name of the book, Hacking the Art of Exploitation, and it's the first hit for me on Google, and then you want to come to this link here about the live CD and click on that. And right here is a link to an ISO image of the CD. So just click here, and then click on this magnetic link. And this dialog pops up saying, oh, I'm going to open an application. The application is going to use is uTorrent, so that's fine with me. I've already downloaded this torrent, so you can see I'm seeding it now. So once that's finished downloading, you have to locate where on your computer you saved it. I saved my stuff to the desktop, my torrents, but probably it went to your downloads folder if you haven't changed anything. So when you have that, then you can come over here. Here's the ISO file. That's what it should look like when it's completed downloading. And just keep that for later. So next we need to get the Oracle VirtualBox software. So to do that, it's again just hitting up Google and typing Oracle VirtualBox. First hit is this one. You click this big blue button and it will download. Oh, and then you'll go, for Windows at least, just click this link here. And as you can see, I'm going to stop that because I've already got this downloaded and installed. Cancel. But there's going to be a wizard to help you install that in Windows, and you don't need to do anything custom. Just keep hitting next, and that installation should do just fine. And then when that's done, you'll have Oracle VirtualBox on your desktop. Okay, so now how to use the Oracle VirtualBox with the Linux CD. Okay, so to do that, we're just going to open VirtualBox up, and maybe I already have it open, yeah. So opening the program, it should look like this. I have a few, I have a Windows 7 environment, I have a Windows 3.1 Bob VirtualBox, and then another one I have is a Linux for the hacker book. And this one here that is using the physical CD, so I'm going to make one using the ISO. And I'll show you both how, like I said, to do it with the ISO or with the CD. So just go here and create new, and create a name. So hacker book Linux or something like that, so that you can remember. Type Linux version. I'm just gonna do where's Ubuntu? Here we go. Ubuntu 32-bit. And then just say next. Memory, I'm going to go up to 1 gig. Yeah, it's just the amount of memory that you're allowing this VirtualBox to use from your computer's actual memory. So don't make it like, if you only have 4 gigs of RAM, 1 gig for the VirtualBox makes sense. But also you don't need much more than a gig to run this old version of Linux. So just say next. Creating a virtual hard disk, that's so you can maybe save stuff. I say why not, so I'll say create. I'm going to choose a virtual hard disk, and then if you choose the virtual box disk image too, that will be fine. It's just a matter of your preferences, and you can look up more information on that if you wish. Okay, I'm going to say dynamically allocated, so it's only going to be using the space that it needs, so it won't be using all 8 of those gigabytes if you're not having 8 gigabytes of things you need to store. Okay, and you can change the size of the hard drive here. It recommends 8, whatever, that's cool. Okay, so yeah, now we can see here's my new VirtualBox that's powered off. So what we need to do for this to work is to go up to settings, and then go to the storage link, and then click on the CD. Okay, and this is where you're going to set up where the operating system is located. So if I have the CD-ROM in, you choose host drive E. So in my computer, if I go, let's see, all the way down to here, you can see that's where my DVD, CD-ROM drive is, and it says Hacking Life CD, so you can double check that. And so if I want to run it from that disk, all I have to do here, oh, sorry, you always have to click the CD icon. I messed that up. You just click that, and then you would say, okay, and then when you power up your VirtualBox, it will run the Linux from the CD. Now, the other thing you can do is say, choose virtual optical disk file. So that's what I'm going to do because I want to use that ISO I downloaded. So then I'm going to go over to my desktop here and find that ISO, and there we go. That's what I want. And say OK. And then I'm going to power this thing up. Just double clicking it works. Okay, and VirtualBox is starting first. And then we'll just wait and see what happens here. Oh, cool. Okay, so it's loading already. Way faster than when I did it with the actual live CD from my E drive. And then you hit enter, and this should start up Linux for you. It's going to be a little while the Linux loads up, but I'll just full screen it. But this is normal for it to take a little while like that when you're loading Linux. Yeah, just feel free to skip through this part of the video. So all this stuff is normal for it to load like this. And once the Linux kernel is loaded up, it kind of resizes to make it a little bigger, which is nice. Okay, cool. So now we're into the CD provided by the book. It's cool that it opens straight up with the terminal so that you can... first I have to click here on this to say yes. Yeah, cool. So yeah, it opens straight up with the terminal. And it even gives you these commands here, some basic terminal commands if you don't know any. Like ls is just listing the files in the directory. CD, change directory to go somewhere else. So that's pretty cool. And you can see that you can follow along with all of the stuff in the textbook now, including all of the C programs that are provided and stuff like that. So, yep, that's how you do it. And thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful to you.